quickie little experiment that I did. I had this square that was very difficult to read. It's a cheap square. The numbers are stamped. This is actually a Sears. It's made in the USA. I bought it many years ago, but it was cheap then. It's cheap now, despite where it was made. So I shot it with a coat of black paint, which I wiped most of it off, and then I've allowed it to dry for a couple hours. And I'm going back over it with some green pad to take off the rest of the black paint on top, and hopefully leave black paint inside the numbers so that you can see it more easily. I haven't cleaned this side up yet, so let's give it a shot here real quick, and let's see. I think this is going to work just fine. I have tried this before with other things. I tried it once with ink, and it just really didn't work. I don't know why. The ink just came right back out when I cleaned it. The paint, I'm hoping, is a little more durable, and it seems to be. So it's looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but at least it is readable now. Whereas before, you had to sort of like do this number where the light had to hit it just right to try and create a shadow so that you could see it. And at least now I can see it from any angle. I'm going to do a little more cleanup on this. I think it's going to take a little sandpaper and see how good I can get this. So it's better, but it's still not great. I think the lesson here is don't waste time or money on buying cheap squares. I mean, they're just it's really not worth it. This is a Sears. I have a Stanley over there that's also made in the USA. It has exactly the same problems. The numbers are stamped, you can't read them, and the head is slightly out of square. It's not quite perfect. This one's way out of square. I've tried to fix it a few times by filing the inside of the head, and it just doesn't seem to take. It doesn't seem to stay, no matter what. Now, contrast that with something like this Lufkin, which is, I don't know how old this is. I don't know how long ago they made them. Could be 30, 40, 50 years old. I have no idea. But even though it was covered in rust when I got it and I had to sand it completely down, you can still easily read the numbers. And they're not stamped in there. I assume that's etching and ink or paint or whatever that is down in there. And yeah, it's true. A good combination square costs a lot of money compared to a cheap combination square, but it's really worth it. Just don't be tempted. Don't be tempted by the cheap Stanleys, the cheap Craftsman. Just go for the good quality ones. The Lufkin, the old Lufkins, they're good quality. Starretts are good quality. Brown and Sharps are good quality. PEC is good quality. Now there's a company called Empire that many people swear by. I have no personal experience with them. I know they're towards the budget end, and I've read some good things and some bad things. I would say if you really, really, really need to buy a budget square, maybe look at Empire. Or, maybe look at buying a used one. There's also a company out there called Harry Epstein. You might take a look there. He sells blemished. A lot of high quality tools that are seconds. So, in any case, if you have a cheap square, give this a try. If it works for you, hey, let me know. If you have a better way of doing it, let me know that too. If you have a good way of fixing these cheap squares, I'm definitely interested in hearing that. The way I've read is, you take and file out this groove right here, and I've done that. I've done that on this one, and it doesn't seem to want to stay square. In any case, have a good weekend.